What's up, guys? So, how you guys doing? I know you can't answer, but it's okay. I can feel you over there on the other side of the screen. So, this topic is how to get in your flow. And I'm going to describe something. It's easy, but I think a lot of people need to be more aware of. And though you may not be able to see them. Some of you can, or since them, my guides are kind of like around me to like help me out, like keep it simple. Because I understand it in a complex and deeper way, but they're helping me like keep it simple so you guys can understand it. Um, so yeah, if I'm like kind of like doing something like I'm trying to hear something, that's probably one of them like telling me stuff. But anyways, getting into your flow. Um, what is the flow? My guides are telling me to say it's like an internal compass, which it is. Everybody has their internal compass. Everybody knows what it is that they came here to do. They know what their passion is. They know what their calling is, this, that, and the other. But a lot of people ignore their flow, and that causes a lot of unhappiness and shit to like go south really fast, all the time, in fact. And I want to talk about how to get on that flow, what to expect when you are on that flow, and how to just stay there. So, how to get on it? First, you have to listen. You obviously know what it is that you are supposed to be doing. I'm not going to give you an example in that because you know this. So, when you listen to that, your intuition starts to kick in, or as people say, something told me I should have did this, but I ignored it. Listen to that something. So that something will probably tell you you might want to go to this place or call this friend or do this differently, or the way you're going about things, you might want to change it up, or you might need to take a break from what you're doing. Whatever it is, when you listen, you're feeding that flow, and all types of things happen when you feed that flow. Again, the intuition opens up. You start to manifest stuff so much easier and better. The unnatural becomes natural for you. So things you didn't think would happen starts to happen to you. This is where most people say it's like magic, like the magic starts to happen because you're on track. And when you're on track, everything just goes right? You get that. Okay. Another thing is like, what to expect. Now, this is the part where I think a lot of people kind of get thrown off of their flow, and I have been guilty of this myself. What it is like when you're in your flow, you're going with your natural energy. You're going with your rhythm. It's like a friend of mine told me. He was like, there's a rhyme and rhythm to everything, and that applies to you. So, for me, my rhythm it depends. Sometimes it can be steady. Like right now, my rhythm and flow for everything right now has been like steady. It's like I'm on a boat, but things are moving fast, but my boat is not rocky. It's like I'm just chilling on this current. That's how my flow feels to me right now. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing it at the pace I'm supposed to do it. I'm doing it when I feel to do it, things like that. And I think what throws a lot of people off is that when they're in this flow, they may see someone else who's like, you gotta, if you really want this, then you need to be doing this for 5 times a day, 2 hours at a time, and you need to be at it. You need to go at it like a, whatever the hell they say. That never worked for me. And when you see that, you think, okay, well, they got great results. I need to do that. So you get off of your flow and try to get on someone else's or what they're saying, and you have to be discerning, very discerning. You have to have discernment with that. Thank you. You have to have discernment with that. You have to know, okay, that's how they work, but I may not work that way. And when you try to go against your way you work, that's where problems start, and it doesn't go as well. So that's one of the things I was guilty of. It's like, I'm on my flow, and I would see other people around me, they're getting stuff like quick, or they are, experiencing something that I wanted to experience, and I've been like waiting for the longest. Like, okay, when is my turn? And I think, okay, well, what are they doing? Maybe I need to do that. And I would ignore my guidance and my internal compass, and that always fucked shit up. And when I got back on it, I was told why this hasn't happened, because you fucked up. So again, you have to be very discerning about your flow. You have to understand your flow, and you have to be brave enough to go with your flow. Um, and understand your pace, and also understand that, certain things that work for others will work for them, but certain things may work easier and better for you in a different way. And you have to be willing to be brave enough to stay in your flow, even when you don't see things happening. I mean, like right now, I've been told to do certain things with my businesses and my podcasts and stuff like that. And it's just like a part of me is a curious. It's like, shouldn't I be doing a little bit more? But it's just like, no, listen to the flow. So that's just something I wanted to really like touch on about that. A few things to expect though when you're on your flow is that things will start happening easier. Your mind will start being clear. You'll naturally start doing things that just feels right to you. Like you don't even have to think about it. You want to feel good, so you start doing stuff. You may listen to an old song, or you may listen to an audio. You may listen to one of our podcasts. You might listen to, I don't know, you just start doing something, so you start getting into your rhythm now, so now you start to feel good. You start to, maybe meet different people. Opportunities that you didn't even see coming starts to come your way. All types of different things. Relationships around you may change. It's literally where the magic is at. Like you're in your flow, you're in your rhythm. So, the flow is very, very important to stay in. And, once you're in it, it's very unique to everyone. Once you're in it, it's just really, really cool. But why did I make a vlog about this is because I noticed that people know this internal compass, but they don't listen. And I think you should just stop for a minute, take 5 minutes out of your day and just ask, why am I not listening to this? And I find it's best to kind of close your eyes because, we're so used to being distracted by, the world, work, friends, relationships, whatever it is. And sometimes you have to really just kind of close the door off to the distractions and actually have a sit down with yourself and ask like, okay, what the hell is going on? Like, why am I not listening to this? And I know every time I listen to it, things work out. But a few things now that I come to think about it, one of the biggest concerns is that I've noticed with people is just that like people are just so programmed to work. But it's funny, if you get in your flow, you can do less than half the amount of work that you're just putting out there, and things just get done easier. It's just like they just start coming to you instead of you going to it. They just start coming to you, and it's just interesting. And a last thing I want to like touch up on is that you're gonna be, everybody goes to this. You're gonna be in a space where it's gonna be quiet. Like it's gonna be kind of quiet. Like your intuition's a little bit quiet. It seems like nothing's going on, and you're kind of like, okay, what do I do in this? Because this was me last night. I was just like, everything is just going smooth. I'm okay with that. I love the peace. And I was just like, okay, I feel like I should be doing something. And that's when two of my guides, they came in, and it's like, enjoy the peace. Like, relax, enjoy the peace. And I've found that when I just like, you just kind of ask for the guidance, or just I start talking to whoever, whichever one of my guides or my higher self, whatever it may be, I'll get something, and it's like it gives me something to just chill for a minute, like take a chill pill. And it's just like, okay, in this quietness, I'll go do something, like play the game or something like that. And I found that certain things you do, it may seem like you're being like not productive, but you really are. But you don't see it because you're so used to result. Like when I do this, I want the result immediately, and it's just like, no, you're doing it. Just relax a bit. And what I would just say is just literally just go into that space and maybe ask for a little guidance, like, what should I be doing? And in that quietness, you might, I don't know, you might start writing something or doing something different or call up a friend, who knows, or do a vlog or watch a vlog. So I wanted to talk about that. And if you have any questions or you need me to elaborate on more of this, please leave comments and I'll be sure to answer them. And also, yeah, so comment, like, subscribe, and just let me know. Give me some feedback on what you think about this, and if you've experienced this and you have some more questions. And also, as well, if you don't know, I am doing podcasts as well. So you can definitely check that out on whydidincarnatepodcast.com. And then you can see the podcast that me and my good friend Darius do. So with that being said, you all have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon. Later.